A huge victory for Mark Carney, winning the Liberal leadership race. But what can Southern Albertans and Canadians expect from the next Prime Minister? Quinn Keenan has more.
Mark Carney won the Liberal leadership in a landslide with nearly 86% of the vote. Despite being the heavy favorite, Carney wasn't expected to win by quite that much.
Really honored by the mandate I received from the Liberal Party. A lot of wood to chop. Very much looking forward to meeting with the Prime Minister and getting going.
Carney clearly has the mandate of the Liberal Party, but he still lacks the mandate of the rest of Canada. It's anticipated that Carney will call an election this spring.
Margin of his victory surprised a lot of people. I thought it might be in the 65-70% range, but of course it was in the mid-80s. So overwhelming. It suggests certainly a pretty unified party going into what is expected as an election.
If Carney is able to win a general election, he'll be in troubled waters early in his term. The trade war between Canada and the United States have soured international relations. China has also recently hit Canada with tariffs on certain exports.
Clearly this is not a job most people would sign up for, to become Prime Minister of Canada at this time. Lots of uncertainty to deal with. I think Carney is also dealing with the legacy of 10 years of Trudeau. Certainly the polls were against the Liberals until his leadership race.
After months of uncertainty, Carney's election as Liberal leader does provide some stability. But he'll have his work cut out for him to hold on to the Prime Minister's office.
If the previous polling is to believe, there was a wave of blue primarily across Western Canada. I think Carney's only hope of appeal is that he was born and raised in Edmonton. He is an Albertan. Perhaps this is a break from traditional leadership candidates in the Liberal Party that have tended to come from Eastern Canada.
An election could be called before Parliament is scheduled to return on March 24th. Quinn Keenan, CTV News, Lethbridge.